video will cover the second route you can do in Windsward in order to find iron ore. It consists in 22 locations that will yield on average 2000 iron ore. The area in question is in the bottom left side of the region. To be precise, the brown section of the map under the Peril Brook. Despite this route is further from the city compared to the first one, it will allow you to fill your inventory with iron ore faster, because less players will focus farming here. Says that, it's time to go to the first location that is in the mountain area in the top right side of the section. To be precise, you have to get on the semicircular area in the beginning of the left mountain. Here the iron veins can be found on top of the mountain wall overhanging. For the second location, you have to go slightly to the right until you will reach the first cavity, where the iron veins are found by jumping down from the overhanging in order to reach a lower one. For the third location, you have to go more to the right and reach the area above the second cavity. The iron veins you came for are found on the peak of the mountain wall. For the fourth, you have to go more to the right and above the last cavity, where after jumping down from the higher overhanging, you will find them along its walls. For the fifth location, you have to reach the area between the mountain and the river, where the iron veins are found at the end of the forest and close to the water. For the sixth, you have to go along the river until you will reach the small area between the mountain and the river. Here, the iron veins are in the open field, so they are easy to be found. For the next one, you have to reach the central area between the mountain you have close to you and the one in the top left side. The iron veins in this location are surrounded by trees. For the eighth location, you have to go more to the left and under the central part of the upper mountain. Going here, after you cross the fallen tree, you will find the iron veins in an area surrounded by trees. For the ninth, you have to reach the central area between the end of the mountain and the region's borders, where on one cliff side, near a lot of boulders, you can find the iron veins. Going more to the left, you have to reach the area above the first mountain of the Melbury Hills, where on the side of the hill going down, you will find the iron veins you came for. For the 11th location, you have to reach the region's borders on the bottom side. To be precise, before the small passage between the mountains, you will find the iron veins between the end of the forest and the mountain overhanging. For the 12th, you have to go to the top left side, going toward the mountain you will see in the distance. And on the halfway toward the mountain, you will find several boulders followed by the iron veins. For the 13th location, you have to reach the central area between the two mountains you will see in the top left, where the iron veins can be found surrounded by boulders and trees. In order to find the 14th location, you have to reach the area between the top left mountain and the one on the region's borders, where in the middle of a forest the iron veins can be found. For the 15th, you have to get on the other side on the top left mountain and go along the road, until you will reach the entrance of the farmland mark, where the iron veins can be found on the hillside mixed with the normal boulders. For the 16th, you have to reach the other side of the farm, to be precise, above the top right fenced area, where the iron veins can be found in the field after the honey tree. For the 70th, go to the right side of the farm fence, to be precise, where in the map the colors blend from the brown to green. Not far from the torch on the road, you will find the iron veins before the forest. For the 18th, you have to get to the area between the bottom right side of the fence and the next mountain, where close to the fallen and dead trees you will find the iron veins mixed with the regular boulders. For the 19th, get to the right side of the landmark you will see in the bottom right. To be precise, after the central area of the bottom right margins of it, where after exiting the ruins you have to go downhill in order to find the iron veins you came for. For the next one, you have to go to the right side of the mountain under the landmark. Here, after finding a dead tree and several boulders, you will get to the iron veins in an area surrounded by trees. Time to get to the 21st, that consists in going to the right toward the next mountain. And before reaching it, after a line of boulders you will find iron veins. For the 22nd and the last one, you have to go to the top side of the brown area margins. To be precise, on the right from the landmark, you have to reach the area before it changes colors in the map, where the iron veins can be found at the beginning of a small forest. At this point, you will be close to the first location from where the video started, where you can go in order to start another route if your inventory isn't yet full.